Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. May I have your attention for just a few minutes? Thank you. We are here tonight, as most of you know, to celebrate someone that I love deeply and someone that I admire more than words can explain, and someone who did something absolutely extraordinary. My girlfriend, Erica Lopez, who just graduated from high school at the age of 34 from the Excel Center Papago. Now, let's take a second to really appreciate just how incredible that is. Now, as many of you know, this was not a GED and this was not an online course. This was a real high school for adults. That meant real homework, real group projects, which, let's be honest, are never fun at any age, and real classrooms. She went back into a school building at 34, surrounded by people she didn't know, with teachers, hall passes, and all the awkward fluorescent lighting that none of us miss. And she chose to do this on purpose, which is amazing. And that takes more than courage. That takes a fire in the belly and a determination that, frankly, is really hard to find anymore. Because this wasn't just a check of the box thing that she was doing. This was personal. This was about going back and finishing something that life circumstances and struggle had interrupted. And let me tell you, I got to see this up close and personal and see just how hard this was. There were moments where I know that she felt out of place. Like she didn't belong, like what am I doing? Maybe I'd waited too long. But instead of letting those thoughts win, she walked into that school with her head up and her heart open again and again, day after day. And she didn't take the easy way. She took the real way. She took the road less traveled. And she walked in and owned it all the way to the finish line, which is why we're here tonight. And the thing is, while she was on that journey, she was lighting the way for me without even realizing it. Because I'm in college right now at 42, and when I started, I kept thinking, ugh, am I too old for this? Did I miss my shot? But watching Erica, watching her go back at 34 and do something so big, so bold, completely changed the way that I saw myself. I saw her juggling work and school, life and healing. I saw her navigating group projects. I saw her coming home tired, exhausted, annoyed, but proud of herself and lit up. And every time I felt like quitting, I think, if she can do it, I can absolutely do it. She set an example, not just for me, but for everyone around her, as I'm sure many of you have witnessed, that it's never too late, you're never too old, and that going back for what you deserve is the bravest thing that you can do. And I watched her grow so much through this. I mean, truly, she did not just earn a diploma. She came into her own. She discovered parts of herself that had been buried under years of just surviving. I saw her find her voice, her confidence, her leadership. She stepped into rooms and absolutely owned them. She helped her classmates. She showed up for her teachers, and she became someone that people actually looked up to, and not just as a peer, but as a guide. That school didn't just give her an education. It gave her herself back, which has been one of the most beautiful things to witness. And seeing her walk that hard, beautiful road has honestly changed me, and I'm sure that it's changed a lot of you. It reminded me that healing is not linear. growth does not have an age. And sometimes reclaiming your life means going back to the beginning and saying, I'm doing this now, and I'm choosing to do this for me. So tonight, I want to raise a glass to Erica, and please join me in this. Not just because she graduated, but because she did it with grace and fire and with honesty and a lot of humor. She made her own timeline, she trusted her own voice, and she took the road less traveled. And yes, it absolutely made all the difference. Erica, you inspire me every single day, and I am so proud of the woman that you are and the future that you're stepping into. So, friends and family, teachers and staff, raise your glass. Here's to the one who never gave up, even when it was hard, and especially when it was hard. To Erica, cheers to you, your accomplishments, and your future. I love you.